having a form of godliness but denying its power. When we read Matthew 12:22, we can read that a demon-possessed man who was blind and mute was healed by Jesus and he could talk and see again. Healing is something good. Everybody wants healing, I believe. But how did the Pharisees reacted to this? Other people were astonished. But how did they react? When they hear this, they said, it's only by Beelzebul, the prince of demons, that Jesus is able to do this. So they kind of said that Jesus is a partaker in evil stuff and that he is using the power of evil to do this. So they call the good evil. And I believe this is something that we have to be really careful with. Sometimes we maybe see things in YouTube that we don't understand. Maybe we are tempted to make fast judgments. And I believe this is something that we have just to be careful with. And sometimes also the question, do we even need to judge things that we don't understand? Do we even really need to do this? Because I understand when a pastor has a church and then he has to ask God, like, is this from you or not? How can I treat these people now because they're doing things that I don't believe are from you? I understand this. He has to judge things. He has to think about stuff. He has to pray over stuff, how to handle stuff in the church. But if this is not happening before your house, around you, why do you need to judge everything that you see? It's also a good question, right? So I was one that was a lot of times tempted to judge fast, and I was judging fast a lot of times in my past. So that's why I'm saying of a good heart in a way that I want the best for you, because it's also that the seeds that we are planted is our harvest. So let us really be careful, because later you can also read in verse 32, whoever speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven, but whoever speaks against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven, either in this age or in the age to come.